Hey, CD Kaplan back to do some rant and raving, and check it out. The big guy, I said, I need an office. I had my people call his people. Here I am, a computer. Of course, I still got to use notes because they haven't given me the password of the computer so I can type my stuff in there. So, at any rate, expect to see me in my own flush digs, desk, phone, my own water bottle. It's all happening. My hat, New Orleans Jazz Fest this week. It's coming up. I know there's those people around here that love the Derby, everything Derby. First Saturday in May, people take off work for 2 weeks to go to all the stuff. But if you're looking to get out, here's the alternative, New Orleans Jazz Festival. Go to nojazzfest.com. It's the weekend before Derby and Derby weekend. Hundreds and hundreds of acts, great food. It's incredible. Been going every year, 25 years. Started going in 76. At any rate, before I get to talking about other stuff, I want to talk about some litter. I was walking by the park yesterday. Snowed big this weekend. A lot of people snowing. And what's left on one of the big hills up in the park where people have been sledding? There's bottles, and there's cans, and there's McDonald's trash, and there's cigarette packs, and there's leftover sleds that are broken in half. And people just left it. And when you drive around this burg of ours, it is horrible. I mean, it's in the Cherokee Triangle, it's out in the suburbs, it's on Bardstown Road, it's on Manslick Road. People just throw their trash by the side of the road, and it's time it ended. So, hey, kids, if you're a patriot, if you care about our country, don't throw your trash on the ground. And, hey, you can pick up somebody else's trash. It'll be okay. Keep our city pretty. I know it's just a little thing, but litter is awful. It's going to be springtime cleanup. All right? There you go. The other thing I want to talk about is daylight savings time. It's the beginning of March, and all of a sudden I wake up to come into recording this on Monday morning, and it's really dark. I mean, daylight savings time used to be in the summertime, and it's like the first weekend in March, and already they're expecting us to go out and play in the afternoon. I mean, the basketball tournament isn't even over again. Why are we messing with nature? It's nature's way. Let the sun rise and the sun set at the time it's supposed to, okay? So I just think we've got a little bit too much of this daylight savings time here, and I'm not sure what's going to happen with us. It's going to get our biorhythms out of whack. I know. All right, basketball. The Cats look like they're in. They played another incredible game. Ramal Bradley and Joe Crawford stayed the course. Billy Gillespie, not Gillespie, probably the SEC Coach of the Year, ought to be the SEC Coach of the Year. Hopefully they'll win a couple of games in the conference tournament to secure a place in the Big Dance, and I wouldn't want to be playing them in the Big Dance. I can tell you that U of L win over UK is looking a lot bigger now that team's run off like, 11 of their last 13 games, something big like that. So this team is playing good. The Louisville Cardinals, for you red and black fans, still look like they're lacking a little focus. I mean, losing to a top 10 team on their home court last game of the regular season isn't bad, but it was a winnable game. The Cards, when it's come down to winnable games, Brigham Young, Connecticut, Cincinnati at home, that game against Georgetown on Saturday, they just haven't been able to close. Hitting free throws important. I hope it's not a flaw. I hope they do well, but I'm a little skeptical. IU, they missed their coach. What I can tell you is Dan Dockich is not going to be the full-time head coach of Indiana University. That's what my sources tell me. Any chance he might have has gone a glimmer. The NCAA tournament, when I'm here next week, we'll have the seedings and the selection and the brackets. We'll be able to talk about it. So, probably right under here, or maybe right up here, it's got culturemaven.com. There's a couple of new stories there. One about an incredible song that I love. I'm not going to tell you. It's a tease. You got to go to culturemaven.com. The other is about an amazing movie that I rented and watched yesterday that's not going to be playing, hasn't played. Also worth your while. culturemaven.com and CDK at culturemaven.com. If you want to write and tell me how much you hate this or love this or there's something you'd like for me to talk about. So there you go. Also, last thing, I got to get out of here. I'm going to the Ryman for the first time, you know, the original place of the Grand Ole Opry on this Thursday. Going to go see Van Morrison there. I'm really pumped about it. And so, hey, I'll give you a report next week. The Culture Maven, C.D. Kaplan, Rants and Raves. Come on back, guys.